Are you overeating? I'm not losing weight and I don't know what to do. That's what 3 people emailed me this week. When I got these emails from these people, I asked them, what are you doing to lose weight? They all said, eating healthy. So I asked each of them, what is your plan and how do you know you're not overeating? And you know what they said to me? They all came back and said they didn't have a plan and asked me, how do I know if I'm overeating? My name is Megan. I'm a certified nutrition practitioner. I'm also the creator of Skinny Fitalicious and the 14-Day Sugar Challenge. I help women every day balance their hormones and lose weight. And here is something that many of you probably don't realize. Eating healthier is always a great start to whatever your goal is, but did you know you can just as easily overeat healthy foods as unhealthy foods. Healthy foods still have calories, and so do the healthy-ish looking drinks too. And this is a problem that most people don't realize. And I'm sure many of you are making this mistake. So if you don't know what a calorie is, it's actually the amount of energy in a food. And you can look at the back of a food label and it will show you how many calories are in a serving of that food. So why does this matter? Because your body needs fewer calories from food in order to lose weight. That doesn't mean you eat super low calorie though, because this is going to set your brain off to send signals to your hormones to store more fat, and it becomes a vicious cycle for women and you can't lose weight. It's really, really tough. So we don't eat super low calorie. So I know all about this because in 2009, I personally lost 80 pounds. I was walking every day and I was tracking my food. And I will tell you from experience, when I started tracking my food, I was astounded by how much I was overeating. Like, wow. I had no idea a half a cup of rice was the right amount of rice for one meal in one sitting. And I was eating like twice as much more, like 1 cup or more. And that's a lot. It adds up over time. So portions do matter. And it's really easy in today's world to overeat foods. When you go out to a restaurant, the portion sizes are 3 to 4 times what you should be eating in one sitting. So it's really, really easy, especially since there is such a huge abundance of food available to us everywhere, in offices, in dentist offices even. I mean, I go to the doctor and they're handing out treats these days. So you really have to watch, and every little thing does add up. But when you start to become more aware of these things, you can make changes that are going to really help you. A really great example of this is almond butter or peanut butter, okay? This is something most people are eating on a regular basis. But how often are you actually grabbing a tablespoon measuring from your kitchen and measuring out a tablespoon? How often are you doing that? I'm willing to bet very few people watching this video are actually doing that. People always get a spoon or a knife and they dig in here and they go 1 or 2 times. That can be 2 to 4 times the amount that you actually need in one sitting. So 1 serving of this is 2 tablespoons, and that equals 210 calories, 17 grams of fat, 7 carbs, and 6 grams of protein. So if you're getting 2 to 4 times of this, you're getting upwards of 400 calories just from this alone. That adds up. So you can be eating healthy foods all day long and saying, you know, I'm not reaching my goals, but if you're not watching how much you're eating, you're never going to reach your goals. So clients I work with every single day make this mistake. It's a very common mistake of overeating and not implementing a plan to actually reach your goals. So monitoring portions is one very, very small yet impactful thing you can do right now to reach your goals. So when you're making dinner tonight or you're making your breakfast tomorrow, look at the back of the food that you are eating and measure it out. Be aware of how much you're eating. Don't just say to yourself, I'm going to eat healthier. You actually have to watch your portions. This is why it's so important when you're trying to reach your goals to have a real process that takes you through reaching your goals, how to monitor your portions, how to read serving sizes, how to know what a portion is. Most of you probably don't know how to measure out a portion for pasta. This is one that trips people out because they don't know what 3 ounces of pasta is. That is a serving size, and that's about the size of my palm of cooked pasta. That's not much pasta, by the way. So next week, I'm going to be back to share with you how I personally monitor my portions and a few easy ways that you can do it too. So if you guys have questions or need help with getting started with this, I would love to hear from you. Comment below if you would like some help from me or some advice about your particular situation, or if you just have a question about what I've talked about today, drop it below and let's chat. I'll be back next week to talk to you guys. Bye.